Today, Dong Fu invites you to delve deeply into Dhammapada verse 8 from the sacred teachings of Mahayana Buddhism on the YouTube channel TN Thai in USA. Whoever lives contemplating impurity, well guards the senses, eats in moderation, is faithful and diligent. The evil one cannot overpower them, just as the wind cannot shake a mountain of rock. Dear Dharma friends, today we come together to reflect upon this 8th verse of the Dhammapada, a verse filled with the deep wisdom and compassion of the Buddha, offering us a path to live steadily amid the winds of life. This verse speaks of a person who walks the true path, living a life not attached to pleasures, contemplating impurity, guarding their senses, eating in moderation, having unwavering faith, and diligently practicing. Such a person cannot be overcome by Mara, just as a mountain is unmoved by the strongest winds. Let us begin with the contemplation of impurity. What does this mean? It is a deep insight into the nature of the body and worldly phenomena. This body is not inherently beautiful or permanent, but is composed of elements earth, water, fire, air coming together temporarily and destined to decay. When we see this clearly, we do not cling to the body. We do not follow its urges into craving and attachment. One who lives contemplating impurity will not chase after sensual desires, will not be intoxicated by appearances, will not let eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind be scattered by external attractions. They keep their heart clean, unattached to form, not measuring beauty and ugliness, not trapped by gain and loss. Guarding the senses means mastering the 6 sense faculties, not letting them be pulled by the 6 objects, not letting the eyes chase after sights, ears after sounds, nose after smells, body after touches, mind after thoughts. A person who guards the senses is awake and present, knowing each contact is conditioned, impermanent, and empty of self. Eating in moderation is not about deprivation, but balance. It means taking food to nourish the body for practice, not for pleasure or indulgence, not out of boredom or greed. One who eats in moderation has a light body and a clear mind, making it easier to walk the path of awakening. Faith here means faith in the 3 jewels, the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. Faith in the path to liberation the Buddha taught, and in our own potential for enlightenment. Faith gives us direction, stability, and energy to continue. A person with deep faith is not swayed by doubt or hearsay, not lured by Mara's deceptions. Diligence is the engine of transformation. It means putting in consistent effort, not wasting time, not delaying practice, not waiting for perfect conditions. Every breath, every step, every moment becomes an opportunity to train the mind, to live with mindfulness. A diligent person practices not only during ceremonies, but during work, conversations, and even while resting. Who is Mara? Mara is not just an external being, but represents the inner obstacles: greed, anger, delusion, laziness, doubt, distraction. Mara lurks where mindfulness is absent. When our heart is distracted, Mara slips in. But with these 5 qualities: contemplation of impurity, sense restraint, moderation in eating, faith, and diligence, one becomes like a rocky mountain. The winds of Mara may howl, but the mountain does not move. Let us reflect. How are we living? Are we chasing after pleasure? Are we letting our senses run wild? Are we consuming mindlessly? Are we losing faith or becoming lazy in practice? If so, we are like leaves in the wind, easily scattered. But if we return to practice, even slowly, we begin to develop strength, to become grounded, to be like that rocky mountain, untouched by the storm. Modern life brings constant winds of social media, desire, distraction, stress, and judgment. But we can choose to be the mountain, still, grounded, silent in wisdom. To do this, begin with small steps. Reflect daily on the nature of the body. Guard the senses with mindfulness. Choose simple, healthy food in right amounts. Keep faith strong by returning to the teachings often. And cultivate diligence in everything. Each morning, remind yourself, today, I will live simply. I will be mindful. I will keep my heart calm. And each evening, reflect. How did I guard my senses? How did I moderate my food? Was I faithful and diligent today? Over time, these small reflections grow into great insight, and your mind will be strong. Your path will be steady, and Mara will have no place to stay. Remember, Mara is strong only when we are weak. Mara enters only when mindfulness is absent. But when the light of wisdom shines from the core of our being, Mara must retreat. True practitioners do not need fancy rituals or elaborate displays, but a strong inner presence, like a mountain unmoved by storms. One mindful breath is worth more than 1,000 distracted prayers. One calm meal taken in gratitude can heal many years of mindless indulgence. One time overcoming anger is one time overcoming Mara. When we become as solid as a mountain, we not only protect ourselves from harm, but radiate stability to others. Our presence becomes a refuge, our words become healing, and our actions inspire others to walk the path. You do not need to leave the world to be free. You do not need to shave your head or wear robes to be awake. Wake up here, in your home, in your job, in your everyday life. Breathe mindfully, walk peacefully, eat gratefully, speak truthfully. That is enough. If a lay practitioner spends even a few minutes each day contemplating impurity, guarding their senses, practicing moderation, deepening faith, and being diligent, their entire life will change. Their heart will open, their mind will be clear, and they will know peace. Let us remember, one small act of awareness is stronger than endless actions done in ignorance. One mindful moment can break a chain of suffering. One act of love can silence 1,000 fears. May we all become the mountain, strong, rooted, and compassionate. May no wind shake our hearts. May we walk the path with calm steps and offer light to the world. And still, let us remember, even the mountain is formed grain by grain. So too, our practice is built breath by breath, moment by moment. What seems small today is the foundation for unshakable peace tomorrow. Let our homes become temples, our work become service, our meals become meditation, and our words become blessings. With each small act of mindfulness, we shape our destiny. When you walk, feel the earth beneath your feet. When you wash dishes, feel the water and movement. When you listen, listen fully, without preparing your reply. When you sit in silence, listen to your heart. Beyond thought, Mara may knock, but we do not have to answer the door. We can smile, bow inwardly, and return to the breath, to stillness, to clarity. We are not meant to be perfect, but to be present, not to escape life, but to embrace it with wisdom. When suffering comes, greet it as a teacher. When joy arises, hold it gently like a bird in the hand. True peace comes not from escaping the world, but understanding it deeply, living with a mind that is free, a heart that is open, and a body that is well cared for. Be the mountain, silent, steady, and kind. Let others find rest in your presence. May your practice serve all beings. And let us carry this mountain-like strength into our everyday lives. When you stand in line, stand mindfully. When you drive, drive with compassion. When you hear someone's pain, listen with your full heart. Apply the 5 principles of verse 8 not only in solitude, but in society. Be mindful even while scrolling your phone. Ask yourself, is this leading to peace, to clarity, or to more confusion? Pause between tasks, even for a breath, and anchor yourself in the present. Take your meals with reverence, recognizing the lives, labor, and interdependence behind every bite. Strength is not hardness, but unwavering love. Endurance is not suppression, but wisdom. When you forget, simply begin again. Each return to awareness is a triumph over Mara. Thank you for watching today's Dharma talk on the YouTube channel TN Thai USA. Namo Amba Buddha. I wish to bring this merit towards all disciples and sentient beings. All may attain Buddhahood. Please like and subscribe to the channel to review the short teachings of the Buddha. Thank you for listening to the Dharma.